Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to present about BTMP 1063, Training and Development in Workplace for our assignment conducted at Shell by HR of RA Talang Enterprise. My name is Muhammad Farhan Muhammad Sazni, number matrix B0621100415.
Hello, my name is Niron Racharalga, student from BTMI Session 1. My metric number is B0621110320.
My name is Nila Bibi Binti Bukarim and my matrix number is B0621110044.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Awatif binti Abdul Manaf. My metric number is B0621103885.
My name is Nur Shazrina binti Malik and my matrix number is B062110070.
For organizational profile, the name of the company is Shell Air Crew. For the HR is RA Talang Enterprise. The address is PT 3251 Hang Tuah Jaya, Lebuh Air Crew, Mukim Bukit Katil, Melaka Tengah 75450 Melaka. Key product and or services: petrol station. Vision: becoming an international scale company by having high standards in its activities to create quality products and at the same time members great attention to the surrounding environment. The mission is doing business using Shell's general business principles, namely honesty, high integrity, and respect for consumers. For 01 introduction, training and development in workplace is an important part in an organization. The goal of this training is to improve employees' abilities, behavior, and expertise by exposing them to new ways of conducting work. This is proved by a lot of people because training and development in workplace usually introduce in new activities to improve the employees' abilities, knowledge, and skills to improve their performance in work. Indeed, according to a 2019 article published in the International Journal of Business and Management Research, 90% of employees agreed or strongly agreed that training and development program increase their job performance. Employee training and development programs can increase employee performance in the manner listed below. There will be training for new responsibilities. Training and development will improve their responsibilities and abilities in different kind of work in different environment. Keep up to current on industry and technological developments. Technological developments in this time will improve further and further, thus requiring new abilities, skills, and knowledge for each employees. Get used to working from home. This is because the advancements of technology in internet and management information and system is getting increased by time, and they will be technologically further from the current. Keep new employee training up to date because new training will improve the employees' performance and they can keep up with their current technologies and activities.
Scope, limitation and importance of project. This project aims to see the importance of training and development in workforce and how the human resource organization reacts to it. Therefore, this project only sought out their insight and opinion about training and development in workforce. This project was conducted at RA Talang Enterprise, which is located at Lebuh Ayer Keroh, PT 3251, Mukim Bukit Ketil, 75450, Ayer Keroh, Melaka. However, we only interviewed only one person in HR organisation, which is HR manager at RA Talang Enterprise. This project will not cover other problems that are not considered as one of the training and development in workforce. The workers at RA Talang Enterprise are not within this scope in this project. The project would be done through a utilization of questionnaire as survey and reference. This project is important to know how important training and development in one organisation. This project would be beneficial to the workers in HR organization because they will know more about training and development in workforce. They can implement it in their organization to improve their organization. This project would be beneficial to the future researcher because they can get some information that might needed in their research, and some of their questions may possibly be answered by this research.
01 Strategic Initiative or Programs undertaken by RA Talang Enterprise. First of all, training. Training means improvement of employees by participating in workplace training. Workplace training is introduced by the organization or the company to improve the employee abilities, capabilities, knowledge, skills. Employees will conduct different types of activities for them so that they can keep up to date, and they can work in different kind of environment and situations. RA Talang will conduct training twice a year to keep up the employees' refreshment and their abilities in time. First of all, NIOSH. NIOSH is a National Institute of Safety and Health. This institute developed to promote a safe and healthy environment at workplace, usually for employees and employers. A program to obtain certificate of oil and gas safety passport, especially in Shell, for them to manage incidents or accidents and manage the oil and gas cell at Shell. Training to use first aid kit and firefighting skills, especially during incident or accidents happened at the workplace. Next training is BDC Training. The training is for consultancy training, services for mental, emotion, coaching, and team building for other people. This is because emotion, health, and mental health and coaching for the employers and employees is important in work environment. This is improved by other people because stress can cause people to harm themselves or even suicide. Provides different tools to do a systematic assessment on the potential employees to improve their capabilities in different kind of situations. Lastly is development. No program introduced by RA Talang because development is gained from personal experience, and each employee will contribute each of their experience and their personal gains for guideline to other employees. Thank you.
Even though RA Talang ensured that their training and development are more effective, the implementation is still useless or only partially effective. This is mostly due to the issues and challenges affecting the implementation of training and developing the workforce at RA Talang Enterprise. The most common challenge faced by RA Talang Enterprise in implementing training and developing the workforce is high cost. Providing training and developing programs to the workforces are too expensive. The cost of training and developing programs at RA Talang Enterprise includes equipment, learning materials, travel costs, venue rental, and most importantly, the trainer's fee. These things make training and developing an expensive task for the company. RA Talang Enterprise have a high training expectations and objectives, but unfortunately, they only have a very minimal funds, which makes their training and developing on a challenge. Furthermore, the training and developing programs for the workforces at RA Talang Enterprise are time consuming. The employees' training time is time spent away from their job. It's probable that RA Talang Enterprise won't be able to accommodate a huge number of non-work hours for their employees. However, that while training takes time away from work in the short term, it saves time in the long run. For example, once the RA Talang Enterprise workforces have completed their training, they will no longer require assistance from others and will be less prone to make costly mistakes. Disturbing the employees' personal time by forcing them to attend training and development programs will make employees to hate their work. A According to Madam Noor Afida binti Asrad, site manager of RA Talang Enterprise, challenge that most frequently faced by them in implementing training and developing the workforce is the negative job hopping attitude of employees. Most of the people assume that the job in RA Talang Enterprise petrol station as a part-time job or short period job to do during their study break, waiting for another better job and so on. This will bring disadvantages to the company, especially in situations where RA Talang Enterprise will or has invested a lot of time and incurred significant expense to train and equip the employee with the necessary skills set to perform the job. Moreover, challenge in implementing training and developing the workforce at RA Talang Enterprise is the different learning habits of the employees. For example, to learn new abilities, some people need to explore with objects. Others may prefer a conversation in a small group setting. RA Talang Enterprise current workforce spans at least 3 generations, each with a fundamentally different connection to the technology. As a result, if all employees are expected to have the same technical expertise or level of knowledge as well as the same learning habits, their training and development will inevitably be less successful. In a nutshell, RA Talang is trying to solve the issues and challenges in implementing the training and developing the workforce.
Human resources roles and contribution in guiding the organization effort in strategy staffing and remunerating employee in RA Taling Enterprise. First of all, HR role in guiding the organization effort in strategy staffing. RA Taling Enterprise has selected for strategy staffing, which was workplace safety and risk management, compensation and benefit, recruitment and selection, employer and employee relationship. First of all, workplace safety and risk management. RA Thailand create a work environment free from unnecessary hazard is a strategy role took by human resources manager. Second is compensation and benefit. RA Thailand enterprise employee compensation and benefit structure, but partly determine the company business reputation and image. Thirdly, employer to employee relationship. RA Thailand Enterprise HR Management believe that strengthening the employer-employee relationship rests solely in the employee relationship area of the HR department. Fourthly, recruitment and selection. Integrating employee recognition program into promotion from within policy is an effective form of employee motivation that combine employee relationship and recruitment and selection areas of HR. Secondly, HR roles in remunerating employee. They have taken three remunerating employee, which were promotion rate method, piece rate method. First of all, promotion. RA Tele Enterprise giving promotion to the vacant position if an employee found to fit for the promotion post. Second is rate method. Under time rate system, remunerating is directly linked with the time spent or devoted by an employee on the job. The employer are paid a fixed decided amount hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly represent of their output. Thirdly is piece rate method. Remunerating is paid on the base of unit or piece product by employee. In the system, emphasis is more on quality output rather than quality output. Thank you.
Next, I will present the importance of training and development in the workforce and information sources that guides the human resource organizations of shell company informing their actions. Shell company has its own security rules and links with the government. Compliance with the rules and regulations will be monitored by certain departments such as Departments of Occupational Safety and Health, which is known as DKKP or DOSH. There are 4 phases, which is known as Phase 1, choosing to change. Phase 2, planning to change. Phase 3, creating change. And Phase 4, sharing the lessons of the change. Phase 1, which is known as choosing to change, and it is choosing to change and having hopes, dreams, and wishes is a starting point for the actions research for the shell company. An action researcher wishes to make a positive difference, the hope of a better world, and wish to change things. Occasionally, actions researchers goes according to plan, but other times it doesn't. This can both delight and inspire us, as well as unnerve and fear the company. Phase 2, which is known as planning to change, and before beginning to answer the action research questions, the human resource organizations must first choose what they need to know and what they'll do, and with whom and when. Phase 2 has significant effect on the information of their project, but it may also be a very messy period. It can be difficult to know where to begin planning. Phase 3, which is known as creating change. As part of producing change, you collect data and analyze it in Phase 3 of human resource organizations action research. At least 3 times during your initial actions research process, shell company should gather and analyze data. The thinking part entails using research to plan how to use the actions research cycle to make the company's first change. Next, deciding how to gather data on the change impact. Data can be collected in a variety of ways. Last but not least, Phase 4, which is known as sharing the lessons of the change. It is the actions research involved drawing conclusions from the data analysis and sharing what the company has learned from the study as a whole. The fact that they are books' final 2 chapters does not imply what they are final 2 methods in the action research process. Whether the company has completed one or several action research cycles, they will come to the conclusion that it's time for reflection one last time on the work, make conclusions, and share this with the whole world.
Let's move on to the last part is conclusion. HR specialists must comprehend the issue and solution of day-to-day work. Despite carefully resources allocation, our Talang enterprise discovered that the training and development is useless or just particularly effective in attaining their objective. Our Talang enterprise have a high training expectation and objective, but unfortunately, they only have a very minimal budget. For my suggestion to this company is to provide many staff or employee to increase the development. It is because the staff can handle the part given and not do more than 2 works at the same time. From that, HR must do a training for the employee at least 2 weeks. The type of training is also important because they can learn the new skills and know about the safety at the workplace. And yeah, that's all from our group. Thank you.